Hello, how are you guys? Hope all are doing well. Okay, so we will start with this workshop today. It's hydrangeas, okay? So I'll have to share the link. So this is the flower which we will be doing, and let me share the link, Facebook's link. After sharing that, then I will be using this visual for my. I need to see, right? Creating post search. So now I put again. Okay, let us start now. Okay, from the basics, I'll teach you how to do it. Okay, I need the image. Okay, so I will want to say about this workshop also. It starts from Monday. It's basic pencil sketching. Okay, we will be. I have just placed like five pictures here. We will be doing two or three more. Okay, like starting from the scratch, how to do the shading. Okay, how to draw a figure, and where what is the perspective of it, and the types of shading, how to do it, blending. Okay, so everything from the scratch I'll be teaching. 2 hours class, 5 days ke liye we will be working out. Okay, and the fee for that is very minimal. Okay, so you may get to know the fees by contacting me personally. DM me so that you'll be able to get the details of the fee. Okay, so you guys have joined, I guess. Sushma, Tanuja, hello. Okay, so let us start. So my base is a white color notebook. Okay, white color paper I have taken. But if you see the image earlier, what is done, it is on a black color base. Okay, so you can try doing it on a black color chart paper or else black color pre-colored canvas. Okay, backdrop being black color. So first you give off black, and then over that you can do the flowers. That way you can do it, or else take a white canvas, do the flowers, and around that you can do the rest of it, like the black color backdrop, you can do it. Okay, so there are many ways to do. And we will follow the basic thing, like how everybody can understand. Okay, so how what is called as a composition. We have to know that, when you're drawing a flower, or when drawing any item for that matter, that thing, like where it has to come. Okay, so if the main figure is coming here, how much is positive space, how much is negative space. Got it? So like this becomes the surface where you're going to paint. This becomes your positive space. The back becomes the negative space, or the space around, that is we will not be giving much importance for it. Okay, so we will give more importance for the center figure, for which, how much in this particular area may, how much it has to take it. Got it? So normally what happens is, in this big canvas, our main image should cover 3/4 of it. Okay, it's always 3/4 for the main figure, 1/4 for the backdrop, 1/4 for the surrounding. Normally, any composition happens like that. But if you don't want to, if you want to give more, you can take half the space for your main image, and the backdrop, all the surrounding to be empty, very negative, which is not important, that can be left like half. The ratio is like up to you how you want to, but the general philosophy is 3/4 1/4, like that. Okay, so we will draw now. Basically, here one flower is coming. Okay, here one flower is coming, so I'm just putting circles here, and then here another one, here another one, here another one. Okay, so the size of the flower can vary. It can be very big, it can be small. Some flower, big, and some flower very small, like that also you can give. Okay, it is up to your thing. So I've done the leaves also. Okay, so now we have the spaces in between. This spaces, like that also we will try and give some basic color, whatever comes in the backdrop we will try and give there. Okay, so for basic, we to start with, let us start with first flower. Okay, the base color or the foundation color, it can be darker. From dark to light it can come. Okay, so for if you're creating orange color flower, you can have a base of plain orange, like this. So we are using acrylic paints today. Okay, or you can give a contrast color also, like a red color for the base. Okay, so if you're using orange color, the flowers can be in red color also. So what I will do is, for a purple color flower, we will try and give blue color base. Okay, contrast also we can try and give like this. Okay, and again, I don't create accurate images like how is shown. I just create similar to it. Okay, so now since we have to give flower here also, this is also kind of purple color, so I'll give a blue color base. Okay, it can be light purple also as a base. there is that this color also, that deep flower, brilliant purple pink color, right? That may also there is a flower. Hello Deepa, how are you? Alka Gupta says, thank you ma'am, like I'm good, how are you? Jyotsna is asking like what is the size of the this thing? Are you diluting the color with water? Yes, okay. I don't want to give thicker base. I want to give a lighter thing. Okay, so this is just the foundation. Okay, so like we want no gaps. To cover the gaps we are giving this color. Okay, so I'm just like dipping my brush into the water and then taking paint and just giving randomly one round of color. That's it, because over this we will be doing placement of layers of petals. Okay. Okay, so here, right, light blue color flower. If you don't want light blue color flower, you can create a like some other color flower also. Okay, so like for light blue, what color base we can give? We can try giving teal, or we can try giving purple. Since we did ulta right here for purple flower, we gave purple blue. I want to give for blue shade, blue color flower, a purple color base. Okay, so these are all my thought process. Okay, the outcome would be different from what we refer. Okay, so next comes like the part of making the petals. So we need paints where like we will be gradiating. We need white. Okay, so we will be using a major color, and major color may we will be doing three variations. If it is red, first is main red, darker red, then red plus little bit of white, which will give a mid color, then completely red plus lot of white will give a different shade. Okay, so that way we will be creating. Now for creating these petals, right, like I prefer this size 2 flat brush, which comes out very nicely. If you're not comfortable with this, you can take a bigger size flat brush also, or else you can use round brush also, whichever works for you. Okay. Okay, so like let us start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generally it is like 4 petals only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I'm giving. Use round brush only, it comes out wonderful. Okay, so I'm using red shade on orange because I want something very darker than orange color. So to get a orange flower you need to use red color backdrop. Okay. So we will wait for this to dry up. We have hair dryer, we can use hair dryer. आप फैब्रिक कलर यूज कर रही है? नहीं बेटा, like I'm using, see here, are you diluting the color? See here, I'm using these big bottles. I'm using. Okay, next is I'm taking red color with a little bit of white. Okay, so we have lightly uh, different color. Okay, over this, so you're able to see, I guess. Over that only I'm creating more flowers which are lighter in tone. Okay, the underneath layer goes off. The underneath layer, when we are doing like over this, right, like, it gets hidden. Okay, you're leaving little bit space for red also to be visible. Likewise, the orange color also, the base color is also visible. So next is white color. Next is with red color. Combination of this and that we will create. I think white only is nice visible. So we'll take white only. What number brush are you using? I am using this. I now, like, I used a round brush. After that, I think this is size number 4 Fevicryl ka brush, fine art ka brush, flat brush. Okay, so with that it comes out nice. And then for the center of the flower, see now, like, I have created this like a ball, half semicircle ball I have created. Okay, so we have to come from down. As I told you, a foundation, dark, mid tone, then the lighter tone. Okay, so that is when we will get that bouncy kind of flower. Okay, so now I'm going to take yellow color and then give center of the flower like this. So this is only, like, it is not finally finished. Okay, we have to do more layers, more all these flowers, and then, like, when you fill the backdrop leaves and all, when we do it, that time more changes will happen. We will see the flower, like, how much it is capturing, what more if we do it, like, how beautiful it can turn out. Okay, so that is the final one, like, finally we will see it and then we will be doing it. Okay, so more or less, like, this particular flower is done. Okay, so one more flower we will do, and then, like, I think I will wind up. I have to take my son out for the class. Okay, so now this you got it right, this you understood, I believe. So let us try one more flower. Let us give only 2 layers of flowers and see. So this is uh, deep brilliant purple color. The backdrop is the same. Okay, there is plain only deep brilliant purple color. There is no other color with this. No blue, no red, nothing. Let us see how the variation comes. Okay, so you can do it overlapping, or you can do close without much gaps. For me, generally, like, I draw everything with lots of space. I feel the congestion you created, it creates a commotion where the piece of the diagram is not there. Okay, so what I do is, generally when I do, I give for one petal to another petal bigger size, and then more of space. It shows the serenity which I want in my works. Okay, so all these things I'm explaining to you so that you also, when you're doing it, don't go by what you see. You have to use your inner sense, what you think, in the picture, how you should get that achieved. Okay, that way you need to think, analyze, and then do it. Okay, so now this is only single color. Okay, in this we did three colors: red, then red plus white, and then white, plain white. Here the backdrop is self color, same deep brilliant purple color. Okay, and then with deep brilliant purple color only, single color only, I'm giving the this also. Okay, so next what we will do is deep brilliant purple with white we will take. So we'll get a lighter tone of this. Okay, so lighter tone, what will happen is it is not visible at all. This is light, and now like with white color, if you do, it is not visible at all. So what we need to do, take a red shade with deep brilliant purple pink, it will give darker tone. Okay, so create one round of dark flowers, dark petals. You can use contrast colors are for deep brilliant purple, you can give blue shade, it goes very well. I am using red color, any dark tone would do. Okay, so again, like this is like fully, like evenly it is coming out. Here half this, half that we are creating. So maintain that round shape like a ball, like idlis. Okay, generally these flowers are like this. When we were young, right, that red color flower, not hydrangea, a different flower. Okay, it used to be like bouncy like this. Then what we will do is we'll pluck that. Single flower, if you take it, there'll be nectar in it. Okay, we will suck the nectar. When young age, like this, are all in I think grade 1, grade 2 may I have done all those things. So these are like idlis, mallige idlis. Okay, so now see here, it is done, this part is done. Next what we will do is white color we will take. Okay, so when you're doing, let your uh, this thing, the brush, right, let it be dry. Okay, so you have to have a fabric in your hand, and every now and then you need to uh, clean your clean it, so that it kind of gives a nice. Okay, so I've taken white, it is not pure white. I'm feeling that, like, white is become too much. So I will give little bit dark purple. Let it dry. So after it dries, like, that final image, it will pop up. Okay. With lemon yellow color, I'm giving for the flowers, the petals, center pollen. Okay. From nearby, I feel like it is like mixed up kind of thing. Okay, but from far, if you see, the petal arrangement is visible. Okay. So, Jakruti, hello, hi. Ma'am, I joined late. आपने flower कैसे किया? You can see the video da, like, it will be available. Okay. Design group में भेजना, sure. Okay, see, I'm winding up now. This rest of the flowers I'll be doing in the evening, around 7:30. I will again come live and finish it. Whole thing I will finish it and show how to complete it. Okay. Right now, like, I'm kind of, stepping out because time, for his sports class, it is getting delayed. Okay, so we will use different colors. The flower is like this only, the base. Okay, how to do it. Okay, so next would be a completion of the flowers and leaves and the backdrop. I'll come back and complete the video by 7:30. Okay, so take care. I'll try and give the same color flowers, like, blue shade and purple shade flowers. Okay, and leaves and other things, how to do it, and then the whole thing will be completing it. Yeah, so see you then after some time. Okay, now I wanted to do something. So paint, right, what we do is during summer, uh, remedy to keep our paints free from drying is you can store them inside the fridge. Put it in a plastic container, a cover, or else, like, if you keep the bottles just like that, that is also fine. Okay, keep it cool so that, like, plant does not the plant does not dry. I'm telling, the paint does not dry. Okay, I'm teaching my son, like, environment lesson. So plant does not dry. Is coming. Okay, you ask about math, I'll say area of triangle, area of sector, area of segment. Today I was like working on that. Okay, so that is only coming in my mouth. Okay, so then, like, guys, I'll see you in the evening, 7 o'clock. We'll come and finish the work. Okay, take care. Bye.